Think Twice Mike, and I'm here to teach you how to make the perfect margarita. The margarita is the most commonly messed up cocktail. In every restaurant you go, you'll find that it's oversweetened or made with sour mix or really just way too strong. It's a very simple margarita, a very simple cocktail, and easy way to make it I'm going to teach you right now. I'm going to teach you how to make it in a single cup for yourself at home, ready to make it with easy ingredients. And I'm also going to teach you how to make it in a party or a batch format. So here we go. First, you always want to start off with real lime juice. I know there are other options out there, that Jose Cuervo sour mix style. You're going to want to start out with about 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce of lime juice. Pressed lime juice is the best way to go. If you don't have time for this, I have other options I will show you later. Right now I'm just going to squeeze some fresh lime. Now I'm going to measure out my lime juice here. Like I said, about an ounce of lime juice. Next ingredient, most commonly found in a margarita, is going to be Cointreau or a triple sec. You're going to use equal parts lime juice and Cointreau. So 3/4 to an ounce of Cointreau or triple sec. Now a lot of places in their margaritas they're going to use a simple sugar. I prefer simple sugar. A lot of people use agave nectar. I think it completely changes the taste of your tequila, so I like to use something a little more simple, and this is always to taste, so the best way to do it is to think of it as you're balancing out the really tart lime juice. So I'm going to go ahead and make a 3/4 ounce, so it's not overly sweet, but still balancing out the lime juice just enough. You're going to get a little sweetness from your Cointreau or your triple sec as well, so that's going to make it real easy for you to think about. Now, if you're using any margarita, you're going to have a tequila. I prefer in a white margarita to have Cointreau and a silver tequila. Some people prefer aged or añejo tequila, maybe even a reposado if they're not looking for as smoky. So I always go with 2 ounces of your tequila because I like a nice strong margarita. A little over 2 ounces, but that's okay, because it's all going to the same place. And now we will add some ice. Real simply, we fill up the shaker, give it a good lock, and shake away. Unlock your shaker. And now we will take your salted glass. Usually how I salt the rim is I take a lime peel and I'll put it around the rim and then upside down into the shaker or into the salt rimmer. And the salt rimmer always has kosher salt, little thicker grain, so you get that nice chunky salt on there. Now you'll notice why you shake a margarita is because every cocktail needs at least 25% water in it to balance out that lime juice and the alcohol that you're putting into your body. It just makes for a smoother cocktail, more drinkable. So you'll see that it's not all the way full. What we'll go ahead and do is top it off with a little ice. And then no margarita, in my opinion, is done until you add Grand Marnier. And we'll go ahead and put a Grand Marnier floater, a nice 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, a full ounce, whatever you might like. And so that there is a perfect margarita. This next segment will be teaching you how to make a batch margarita for your house or home party. We'll be teaching you how to play around with it and entertain your guests in a fun way while you're not having to shake and squeeze fresh lime juice for every single margarita. You really don't want to turn a home event into a job, aka bartender, for your whole party. You want to enjoy it and drink a high quality cocktail. So I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to do that. Basically, we're going to use the same ratio we used before, and which is basically a 2 parts tequila 1 part triple sec, 1 part lime juice, 1 part simple syrup. And that's essentially what we'll be doing, and 1 part water. That's essentially what we'll be doing in a large format. So first we'll take 16 ounces, which essentially will make 8 drinks if you're dividing it by 2 per drink, 2 ounces per drink, so this is 16 ounces. And we'll go ahead and pour it into our jug. The next part, we'll be taking roughly half of that. And adding that to the batch. Now, the next part is lime juice and simple syrup. Basically, essentially what you're making when you're shaking a margarita is you're putting lime, sugar, and water all together to make a limeade. Now, you can go into any of your local supermarkets and they're gonna have a freshly made limeade from your state or province. Ours is simply limeade. This is one of my favorite products. This is an excellent margarita mixer, and you can basically use equal parts of this to your tequila. Essentially making that lime juice, simple syrup, and water. This will already have your water in it. I'll give it a quick shake because there is pulp in it. This is one of my favorite things to use. My wife, she's very picky. She's behind the camera right now. And she is very picky about her margarita due to me being a bartender. So essentially, what I'm doing is making a big margarita batch so my guests can just pour ice into the cup. And pour themselves a nice fresh margarita. Don't forget your floater of Gremignon. And that's how you make a good batch margarita for about 8 people. This next segment is basically I'm going to teach you how to make your batch margarita that we just made into a variety of different margaritas that your guests will have fun making and enjoy making while they're over your house. And this makes it more fun for you because your guests get to make their own margarita, and like I said, everything is to taste, so it's good. Right here we have some blackberries, raspberries, jalapeños, and cucumbers. And this is an awesome way to kind of intrigue your guests into making their own margarita. Basically what I'm going to do, just for the first one, is make a blackberry margarita. So I'll take some blackberries, and you can use a muddler. If you don't have a muddler, you can use the back end of a spoon, or just mash up the blackberries just a couple times, just a couple quick presses. And like before, we're just gonna fill up this with ice and use the batch margarita, roughly 8 ounces of the margarita. Give it a quick shake. And now, to impress your guests, we will have a blackberry margarita. Very, very simple. Top it off with ice, make it look sexy. Maybe even a garnish. And that's a blackberry margarita made from your batch. Easy enough, right? This is Think Twice Mike and ALCOHELLO reminding you to think twice, don't drink and drive. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our videos. If you enjoyed, please comment, and I hope you're enjoying your cocktails. Peace out.